Hey, folks. Sorry, it's a mid-pour. What's going on, folks? Happy Sunday. It's that time of the week. Time for that horror movie podcast. My cohort should be joining us very shortly. He is on his way home with the familia, so he will be hopping on shortly to join me and us. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. You know, I know Sunday night's always a little bittersweet because it's the day before, it's the night before you got to go back to work. But what better way to hang out like a bunch of jackasses than join Brett and myself to just hang out and just bullshit, have a couple of cocktails. Good way to round out the weekend. Hope everybody had a good weekend. So tonight, what we're going to do is this something Brett brought up a while ago. Thought it'd be pretty cool. Those characters in movies and TV that are always mentioned and they're central to the plot and the storyline, but you never see them. Right? There's a decent amount in movies and there's a lot in television. So we thought, let's just combine them because we end up talking about all of it anyway. So I figured, why not just do both? So we'll just see who's hanging out with us this evening. Hey, what's up, Gene? Gene, what's going on? We had a good weekend. Our good buddy Ryan, what's up, man? What's the good word? And hopefully more people filter in the chat soon and start hanging out with us. Shane, what's up, man? Shane, I love your avatar. I love the Bucky avatar. Don't ever get rid of it. I love that. In honor of you, I will, where is it? Do I still have it up here? Let's see. Yep, in honor of your avatar.
Try that Halloween shit with me.
There you go. Love it. We love our Bucky here. And Jordan, fresh out of the green room, about to pour another beer. I would expect nothing less. Yeah, I was in mid-pour when thing came on. Joining here with my Halloween 3 glass from Fright Rags. Leanna, what's going on? We missed you last night, but you had a night away from the kids. Good for you. You gotta spend some time with the hubs with no kids. I know those days. Well, I have them now. So yeah, so think about some of those people in movies that shaped a story and that you never get to see. They're mentioned often, and they're central. Some of them are real central to the plot of the film. And the same thing with TV. So maybe we'll just do movies first. Then from there, maybe we'll just go, translate into TV. Now, some of the TV ones are pretty old school. I'm an old bastard, so I'll explain to some of the people who they are if they don't know who they are. So I'm hoping some of our older watchers will join in as well. You got your beer glass from Nut Rags? What the hell was that? Stay tuned. What's going on? Howdy doody. What is Nut Rags? Is it a gay bar do you go to, Jordan, or something? I don't know that one. But I figure if you guys want to see what's going on in the world of movies and what you guys are doing this weekend, before we get started with this, I figure try to kill a couple of minutes before Brett comes and joins us, before I can bring up the slideshow. But I'll give it a minute or so. Annie's boyfriend, Paul, from Halloween 78 is the first that comes to mind. That may or may not be on the list. I do have a list of some video. I have some slides, a slideshow, and see if you guys can guess who we're talking about when it comes to those that are mentioned, but that are not seen. Obviously, all the slides I have will not have pictures because we never see who the person is. So it just suggests what it's from. So that'll be a good guessing game for folks. But you know what? Let me bring it up. What the hell? Let me get it set here while I'm waiting for Brett. Maybe he'll pop in. If not, he says he'll be home shortly and he will be jumping in. Let me get the slide all set up here. Come on. What is this? No. Sorry, he's asking me passwords. It's like, seriously? Come on, stop. Continue. All right, un momento, folks. Let me just make sure it's the right one. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Colin, what's going on? Hey, everyone. It's Sunday. Time to get shit-faced. Well, maybe one or two. Really? Look at you. I'm off for 16 days. How the fucking 16 days? I saw you posted that online, dude. 16 days. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I was off for 16 days. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I don't know if I'd be able to get back to work. I'd be in a hospital somewhere. If I had that much time for shenanigans. Byron, what's going on, buddy? 16 days. Wow. Skynet from the Terminator series. Oh, I didn't add that one in there, but that's a good one. I like that, says your friend. I do like that one. Interesting. All right. Well, let me take a sip, then we'll bring the slideshow up. We'll get started. I don't want to make too long a stream tonight anyway, because I was a little tired from doing yard work, trying to get everything ready for next weekend. Hope everybody's gonna, well, all of us in the States have some good plans for next weekend. Hopefully you get a 3-day weekend. That I do have. Jason's dad in Friday the 13th also comes to mind, unless you count the cemetery caretaker. Does he think I'm a fart head? I didn't put that one in here either, but you guys are bringing up ones I didn't bring in. I like it. I do like it. All right, so let's do this. First one. The entity. If you remember the entity that's trying to take over, you never see the entity. No, it's just there. That's one of the ones that first came out. I think me and Brady were talking about that when we started talking about this subject. That's coming up too. Yeah, the Blair Witch Project. Nobody ever sees the Blair Witch. You have the whole scene where they're shaking the tents and everything, but you never see the Blair Witch. One of the characters that springs from Slasher Fred's childhood is Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Wow, look at you going deep. Even though he's on screen, we never see his face. Wow, that's a good one. I used to love Inspector Gadget. Go, Gadget shoes. I used to love it because it was a parody of Get Smart. Man, did I love Get Smart. Let's see. Beautiful bed. Yeah, I know. Could you imagine having that many days off? I really wouldn't know what to do with myself. Yeah, but the entity definitely is one where you don't get to see the entity. And the whole movie's based around it. Now, this one, see if you guys can guess what character I'm talking about in Weapons is not seen. Inspector Gadget. I think I've seen that film. I don't think I've seen that movie, Jordan. Who do you think I'm talking about when it comes to Weapons? There you go. The child narrator. Absolutely. We never find out who the child narrator is. Never see it. Good one. Stay tuned. Lana always thinks of Tino from My So-Called Life, who is referenced in almost every episode but never shows up. Wow, man, you guys are getting one. So I didn't have that one on the TV one. I didn't watch that show, truth be told, but I did do a little research to make sure I wasn't going to miss some. That didn't come up though. I remember, God, who was the girl that was in that? Who was the girl that was in that show, Liana? The actress. Ziggy from the original Quantum Leap series. Who's Ziggy? Why don't I remember that? Because I used to love watching Quantum Leap. Who was Ziggy from the original Quantum Leap series? I have to go do a deep dive into that. Oh, it's Claire Danes. Okay, I knew it was somebody like Claire. Claire's a fat girl's name. Be Breakfast Club fans. I always thought it was Josh Brolin's son because it zoomed in on his face at the end when it said some of them finally started talking. You know what? I wonder. It's never mentioned, but I wonder. What's the subject? It's basically characters in films that are mentioned but never seen. So that's why I brought up the entity. There's Weapons. We're going to do TV too because there's a lot in TV. Probably more so in TV. Some of the iconic ones I tried to bring up. Man and Bambi. Man is the one who kills Bambi's mother. Wow, you guys picking up ones I didn't even have. Wow, that's awesome. I haven't seen Bambi, God, since I was a kid. But I like that one. All right, so let's see here. What's another one I got over here? I took this because this is the only image you see of this. Colin will get this one. Colin, who am I talking about? Somebody that's obviously a central character in the film, but is never seen. I'm sure you'll figure this one out. I was trying to get just the one image that you actually get of the person. George Glass. Oh, look at you with the Brady Bunch. There you go, Rosemary's Baby. That's the only image you ever see of the baby. Never see Rosemary's Baby in the movie. It still doesn't spoil anything since Jordan just said he hasn't seen it yet. Definitely a must-watch. Yep. Oh, yeah, that one's on here. You guys know that. If you watch this channel, you know what a big fan I am of that. One of my favorite movies. It's coming up. So, yeah, there you go right there. Rosemary's Baby. What do you got? Let's see what's next. All right, so what is the mother's name? Is it Christina Carpenter's never mentioned? So obviously they had to go in a different direction when Nev Campbell decided not to come back. So they created this whole Billy Loomis had a illegitimate daughter with this Christina Carpenter, and you never see her. So that's the one I'm thinking of here. Oh yeah, I love Black. That's one of my favorite movies. I could watch that all year long. It doesn't have to be at Christmas time. I can just put that on. It's like comfort food. So yeah, you never get to see it. I mean, and of course, maybe at some point you would have seen it, but with the whole melee of how, I'm drawing a blank on the actress's name. She's cute as hell. Oh, Melissa Barrera, how she got fired, and then Jenna Ortega wasn't going to come back, and then of course they made an offer she couldn't refuse to Nev Campbell, and now they're back to the old storyline. I guess we'll never find out, or we'll never see who she is. I thought of that too, Colin. It follows. I forgot I was going to put that up there because I guess it's ambiguous because it follows. It's you see people following, but it basically is an unseen body. It's jumping from person to person. So absolutely, and it's funny. I meant to put that up there and I forgot. A good one. You better clean that off because it's going to get sticky. Wilson Jr. played the late Earl Hindeman on Home Improvement, even though he is on screen, his full long face. Yeah, I forgot about that because you always sort of do see a little bit of his face. Sometimes you see it from the side, but in theory, yeah, they never wanted you to see him. I'm surprised they didn't put that one up there. I forgot about that. I used to watch Home Improvement a lot. See, of course, you already brought it up. Billy from Black Christmas. That's the only image you see. You only see this image, and then you see his eye when she's looking through the door frame, and that's it. Other than that, you never get to see Billy. Never any more about it. The Nothing in the Never-Ending Story. Bam, from Jordan. I don't think I've ever seen The Never-Ending Story. I know the movie, but I've never seen it. But yeah, this was mentioned. Of course, this is a big one, especially for us horror fans. We should love Black Christmas. And here, of course, I mean, who are we talking about here? I'm sure you guys know who this is. Mentioned, but never seen. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's coming up too. Vera's wife. Yep, and Mara Niles. They're both coming up. I mean, and look at that crossover right there from both shows. Since one was a spinoff from the other. That's it. He Who Walks Behind the Rose. You do not see He Who Walks Behind the Rose. You just see Malachi and Isaac.
He wants you too, Malachi.
There you go. The Wicked Witch of the East and the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, right. That's true. That's a good one because the house falls right on her in the beginning. So you don't get to see her. Wow, that's a good one. Jordan's eye is all my eye is all the ladies see when I'm looking through the bathroom door keyhole. Oh yeah, there you go. You see who in 666? He behind. Well, nobody watches anything beyond the other ones because they all suck. Actually, I don't think I've watched anything beyond the first two. So, do you actually get to see him in one of the later ones? Probably direct to video. Sacco on iCarly was always mentioned, but by Spencer Shea. Wow, look at you, Slasher Fred. You watched iCarly? I remember watching it with my son. He loved iCarly. Dave and Tony are live. Yeah, I saw they were going live, of course. They did at the same time as me, bastards. I don't think I've seen anything beyond the first two, and I'm not a big Children of the Corn person. It's kind of meh. God and Bill Paxton's Frailty. Oh, I wrote that down. But I didn't. Did I write Frailty down? I thought I did, and I didn't put the image up there. No, I didn't. I'd write it down. Good one, though. Come on, we all love The Thing. Who was The Thing? Right. I think I have a slide of that one on here, Colin. Yeah, because all the Final Destination films, death is unseen. Yep. Yep, I got that one coming up too. Charlie Townsend from Charlie's Angels. You always see the girls always talking to him. John Carpenter's The Thing. We never get to find out who actually is The Thing. It's always been speculation. But it could be anyone, exactly. Could be anyone. And they probably never will. You put that thing away. We'll have to run from that thing. HAL from 2001, Space Odyssey? I don't know, because isn't it technically the computer? Or am I wrong? I haven't seen it at a dog's age, but is it technically the computer? I could be wrong. What else I got up here? Oh, here. Well, somebody brought this one up earlier. Of course, the Blair Witch. You don't get to see the Blair Witch. You know, I just always thought this guy was taking a piss at the end. I'm like, that's probably me, you know, pissing out like the 10 beers I just had. But yep, you never get to see the Blair Witch. The Blair Witch was always creepy because I did a lot of camping back in the day, and we still do a lot of camping. But when they was shaking the tent, that was just freaky as all hell. That would scare the shit out of me. No, I just want to make sure I was right because I was thinking, I'm like, is there a point where it's just I just want to make sure I was thinking of the right thing because I haven't seen 2001 in a long time. There you go. There's Jordan Ping in the corner of my garage from last year when he came up to visit. The truck driver from Duel. Yeah, that's right. You don't get to see the truck driver from Duel. Man, there was a lot I missed. But you guys were on the ball tonight. Look at this one, Hereditary. And what the hell is the king's name in Hereditary? I wrote it down because I was going to forget it. Paimon? Is that how you say it? Hey, Mick's back again. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Duel's awesome. Such a great movie. Movie I got to go back and revisit because I haven't watched it in a long time. I know Brett and I have talked about doing a watch long of it, but one of these days we got to get around to it. Yeah, so there's another one here because you never get to see. Hereditary is always one of those movies I had to watch a few times to really understand what was really going on. Hal counts. We can also say from Alien. Yeah. There's a guy here. Has anyone said Vern from any Ernest movies? Huge Jim Varney fan. No, nobody said it, Blake. That's good too, because you never see Vern. Know what I mean, Vern? All right, what else we got here? And here, this one of my least favorite movies ever. The Entity, or whatever you want to call it. What do they call it in Skinamarink? Yeah, I guess it's The Entity in Skinamarink. That's the only image you see of it. And for those that watch the channel, know that movie is dog shit. Sorry, folks. It's an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I want to get back in my life. I appreciate what they were trying to do with it, but no. Hydra and Angels of Wheel? I don't know that one. Yeah, Skinamarink, horrible. Just couldn't do it. Kaiser Soze from Usual Suspects. He's only revealed. Yeah, well, I guess technically he is revealed because it is Kevin Spacey, though, right? Skinamarink is almost a video movie. Yeah, it's just not a fan. Rusty Nail from Joyride. Nice. Angel of Shields. Okay, yeah, I don't know that one. Yeah, but so Skinamarink, yeah, let's move past because didn't care for this film. Appreciate what they tried to do with it, but no. Definitely hyped up for nothing. The Creature in Bird Box. Now, this was I don't know. This was okay. Kept me entertained. You know, I wasn't over the moon about it. I just basically went to watch it because of all the hype that was surrounding it at the time. Plus, it was, you know, Cinder Book's always easy on the eyes anyway. But, yeah, why not? What the hell? The Creature in Bird Box. What else we got here? Nobody saw anything in this movie, right? You know what? There was a big hype around it at the time. Evangeline Proudfoot from Angel Heart. Ooh, you guys are digging deep. I like it. Technically, we never see the spirit in Evil Dead, only when it transform in humans. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Like the entity, this whatever the evil spirit is, that's true. Yeah. Somebody brought this up before. Of course, you never get to see Paul. I mean, of course, we're going to forego Rob Zombie's Halloween because you actually do see a Paul, the one that's making out with Danielle Harris on the couch. That's the Paul in that film. But in the OG, the only thing is she's talking on the phone to John Carpenter, who's supposed to be Paul. Bird Box didn't even show Sandra. I know, right? You would have thought, Mike, why not? I would have watched a little bit more of that movie now. Show her. Yeah, and Paul was voiced by John Carpenter. Yes, it was. Did they ever show Henri Desjardins in The Taking of Deborah Logan? I haven't seen it in a while. One of my favorites. I haven't seen it in a while either. I don't think I've only seen it once, but I don't remember. Anybody remember? It's funny, that popped up the other day, and I'm like, I haven't watched it in a long time. I should go back and revisit it. Let's see. Do we see? No, we don't see Ben Tramer unmasked. I guess you can technically say. I mean, we see Ben Tramer, but that's a good point. We do not see what he looks like because he's got a mask on. Very true. Yeah, Leanna's on the ball. She is. Folks, do us a favor, hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, by all means, subscribe. Likes do help. They really do. They really do. The Haunting from the 60s. It's all done with noises and creepiness. The Haunting from the 60s. I don't know that one, Colin. Have to check that one out. Audiences never saw one of the characters' mother on the series The Big Bang Theory. Oh yeah, I got that coming up. That's when we go to TV. Yeah, that's never got to see I wrote it down. I do have a thing up here. What the hell's from? It's Mrs. Wallowitz. Yeah, you don't get to see Mrs. Wallowitz. But Paul, this is one of the first ones I thought about too. And this was from Twin Peaks. You never see Judy. It's just was that the monkey that just says her name, like whispers it. So you never get to see the Judy character. And that's one Brett and I were talking about doing too. Doing Twin Peaks. Wow, man. I have that coming up, and I didn't think anybody was going to know who that was because I figured everybody's too young that was going to be watching this. I do have that on Rhoda. Carlton the Doorman from Rhoda. And do you know, bonus question, who voiced Carlton? Who the Carlton Doorman, who did he also voice? Because all you hear is his voice. Just out of curiosity, if you know who that is. Who other famous cartoon he voiced, I should say. Look at this, and there's Brady.
Hey, how are you?
Cool. Just in time for Ryan. Hit the like button or we'll wax your stuff. Nice. Thanks, Ryan. Send him $2. He's gonna wax your junk.
Pat, if I could only have been in the green room the same time as Listen to Your Heart by Roxette popped on in the car and we were screaming that song.
Nice.
One random song to scream at. I'm sorry. One random song. So, anyways, so we've hit some. You having a good time?
Yeah, we had a bunch of them. Yeah, Dan Mahler from the Child's Play series. Good. Okay, nice. It was remade with Catherine Zeta-Jones. All from that's the one I remember. I don't remember the older one. I remember seeing that one, and I didn't care for it.
The Haunting.
The Haunting.
That movie
Yeah,
sucked.
Sorry, it sucked. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he voices. Was it Garfield, the cat? It's Garfield, I believe. Yeah.
Did you just started with movies? You didn't do the TV show ones, right?
No, I haven't gotten there yet, but everybody's throwing them in the chat, which is fine. I told everybody, just throw them in. Just fucking throw them all out. Stay tuned would say, Brett is here. Have no fear.
Thanks, stay tuned. Hey, did anybody say Charlie from Charlie's Angels? That's probably a popular one, right?
Yep, it's already been brought up. And somebody brought this up before too. Death from the Final Destination films. I think Colin did.
Interesting. Okay. I like it. So you know where it all came up, Pat, with all the Halloween ones? I think that's why it came up.
That's why we were talking about Paul. What's the big boss name at the end of UHF? We never see him, but Weird Al gives him the money, I think. The guy that the uncle owed the money to? That who you talking about? He was going to sell the radio station to pay that guy back. I think, yeah, I don't think you see him. You're right. James, what's up, buddy?
Hey, James.
Happy Sunday.
You know, there's like a lot, like, there's probably a few too, Pat, like with this topic. Like, let's just say you, like, maybe you know of them and they don't get introduced to the movie right away. Like, one I always think of is that third Die Hard movie. Remember Jeremy Irons? You just hear him on the phone until, like, what, halfway through the movie they finally show him?
Yeah. I always thought Tony Todd's character was deaf in Final Destination movies. Was he supposed to be deaf?
Interesting. Did you see the last one finally, Pat? I forgot.
I still didn't see the last one.
You got to check it out. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
The Invisible Man. He's invisible.
Yeah, Colin, there
It's
you
true,
go.
though. Hey, it's true, though. You don't get to see him. He's invisible.
He's invisible.
It's like Thornton Mellon in Back to School. Tell us about the Great Gatsby. Well, he was great. All right, let's see what I got here. Oh, now we're hitting the TV shows. Of course, it was mentioned already. Charlie from Charlie's Angels. They'd all sit around with Bosley and talk to.
Hello, Angels.
Oh, God,
the
what
voice
hell was
box.
his last
the
name? It was Charles something. Yeah, what he actually did have a last name in the TV show, but I haven't watched Charlie's Angels in so damn long, probably since I was a kid.
Hey, did you?
Oh, that's coming up. I was hoping that it would see Bill in the chat, but yeah, Bob Sacamano is coming up.
How about Peggy Wanker's mom? Right.
Oh, that's coming up too. Here's one. No, of course you never see Niles' first wife, Maris, on Frasier. You never ever see Maris.
Then there's probably a connecting one to this in a way. Then too. I'll let you keep going.
That's getting there. Yeah, I don't think I put them together. But somebody brought this up before too. Mrs. Wallowitz. This is when they find out that Mrs. Wallowitz actually died because the actress who voiced in real life actually passed. So they killed her off. But yeah, you never see Mrs. Wallowitz.
Oh man. Wow, I didn't God, that one totally went past me, and I watched that show.
Oh God, I love the Big Bang Theory. Me and the wife watched it all the time.
Yeah, James is bringing up Peggy Wanker's mom. That's what we brought up. Yeah.
You never see Orson from Mork and Mindy. He's always at the end of every show. He would talk to Orson, who was the leader from the planet that from Ork, but you never see Orson.
I should have probably see which ones you put in there instead of me asking.
More calling Orson.
Slides.
Come in, Orson.
Do you have Norm's wife?
I didn't bring up the neighbor from Home Improvement. Somebody actually threw it in the chat before. I completely forgot about that one.
You kind of see him though in a way though, right? Don't you finally see his face in the last episode? I think
you do see a lot of his face, so you kind of know what he looks like. But yeah, technically they always tried to blur it out so you wouldn't see his face.
You got Norm's wife in here, Pat?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay, sorry. Okay,
of course.
Oh well, here you go. Yeah.
God, we never see Peggy's mom. What the hell was her name when she was doing the sex line?
Oh God, it's gonna bug me.
Well, yeah, what the hell was her name when everybody was calling the sex line?
Remember, I think you know who you actually, Pat. I doubt you have this one because you don't have Gary, right? Remember when Al made up the guy Gary, the boss? You never see Gary's shoes. The boss. Remember they had the episode where Al paid the guy off to pretend he was Gary.
Yes, but I thought Gary eventually was actually the woman. Do you remember the woman? I think it was eventually the woman. Remember he
shit!
used to break her shops all the time.
If I don't remember,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's why I think they threw the curveball by making it a woman. The actress who does Wallace's mom's voice was in charge of extending George Costanza's unemployment. I think. I know that episode. Was that her?
Oh man, Pat! I should save one of these. I just don't.
I have to see Blake. It might be, but I was trying to see who it is.
Blake, what's going on, buddy?
Carl Harper from Mama's Family. Yeah, right. You never see the dad. Is he dead? Was he dead? I watch Mama's Family all the time, but I don't even remember. I just love watching the intro and the outro of Mama's Family because you get to see Linda's house from Halloween in it. That's Mama Family's house.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So I always just get a kick out of watching the beginning. Like the wife would go to chase. No. She's like, seriously, just to see the house. I said, I got to see the house. It's Linda Vanderklog's house.
Vanderklogs.
You see Wilson's forehead. The reason they did that is he had an accident and didn't want to show his face. Is that what it was?
It was something like that. Yeah. That was a good call,
I
Andy.
remember. All right, what else we got here? Of course, you never get to see for you that watch Will and Grace. You never get to see Karen's husband. Remember, she always mentioned how big and fat he was. Eventually, they kill him off, but you never get to see Karen's husband. What the hell was his name? I wrote it down because I was going to forget it. Stan. You never get to see Karen's husband, Stan. It's mentioned a billion times, but never see him.
So did you just go through all the movie ones, or do we have to go back to the movie ones?
I just went through whatever movie ones I could find. I can go back. I can flick through the ones that you missed.
I think I saw most of them when I had it on in the background.
We never see Kincaid parents and the Elm Street movies. True.
Did you put any of the Halloween ones in the slides?
Her name was Butter. Is that what it was, Andy? Was her name Butter? That was Peggy's mom's name, but was it Butter?
Mm.
Let's see. The Zodiac Killer in Zodiac, right? Yeah.
Holy cow! Yeah.
Technically, you don't see him. That's right. He's got that big. I liked it because he had like that big mask on, so he looked like the knight that gets all his limbs cut off in Monty Python. How about Fresno Bob from Escape from New York? Am I trying to blank on who Fresno Bob is from Escape from New York? Do you remember?
Can I tell you which one?
I'm blank.
You know which one I just thought of, which would have been impressive to see, it, especially who they would have cast? How about Cameron's dad from Ferris Bueller's Day Off? You imagine if you ever saw him after the whole car goes. Oh man!
Oh yeah, right. You never get to see his father. What his father would look like, because his father was supposed to be such a prick.
Yeah. Doggone.
We never see Laurie Strode's ex-husband in the Halloween movies.
Well, the one that I bug Pat about all the time is Eddie Lee, because he's always in Russellville. Never got to see him.
We never got to see old Charlie Bowles too. We wanted to find out what the fuck happened.
Or, Ted Hollister died before we saw him.
Yeah, we didn't get to see Ted Hollister. We don't get to see his the dead body. We never get to see Stephen Urkel's parents. Where was his fucking parents through that whole show?
Yeah, this little shit, right?
This little prick. He was always around the family there. But what the hell was the other family? The
Huxtables was Cosby Show. That's bad.
That was Cosby. I can't remember what the family's name was, but he was always there and he was always hanging around. And it's like, where the hell was his freaking parents? They didn't give a rat's ass about him.
You just made me think of Reginald L. Johnson. You never saw his wife from the Die Hard movies. She was pregnant.
Snake and Brain are reminiscing about old jobs that mentioned how Fresno Bob got screwed over. If I remember, oh really? That's deep. I do remember they were just talking about that, but wow, don't remember that. Holy crap! Oliver, aka the Wizard, in The Pledge.
Okay. Yeah, Cody, I saw your post about Heat there. I saw that. Yeah, that's a good one.
Just sent screenshot to chat showing how the lines on Al Bundy's couch line up almost perfectly with a. Oh God, did you? I'll take a look at it. That's funny. Oh, the Winslows. That's right. I couldn't think of their last name. Thanks, Leon.
The Winslows. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
You remember Stephen when he had his suave alter ego, Stefan Urkel?
Yeah. Yeah, Blake, I think the first thing that Pat read in the comments before I got on, somebody brought up Dr. Claw. That was the first one Pat brought up. I was shocked.
With a nanny from Muppet Babies. Wow.
Nanny, you only saw her feet. Good one. Good one.
Commander Cobra in the original G.I. Joe series in the 80s, even though he's on screen, what he says, never got to see what he looked like under. Really?
That's what Lisa said in the car. She said that one and, of course, Charlie from Charlie's Angels. Yeah.
From Heat, right? We never see Jason's father. Right, we never see Jason's father in the Friday the 13th movies. There it is. Did I do that? No, you gotta love Urkel.
He does cons now.
Steven hung out with the Tanners on Full House. Was there a crossover on Full House with him?
Oh, there was, huh?
I don't remember that. So this is for the old folk, which Mick and Slasher Fred, you never get to see Phyllis's husband. Phyllis is Mary Tyler Moore's landlord when she lived in that apartment that everybody wanted to have because it had the sunken living room. And he's constantly mentioned a million times that you never see her husband. And his name
do.
Phyllis's husband, Lars Lindstrom. So you never ever see. I was shocked when Mick mentioned Rhoda. I was like, holy crap, because that's coming up next. I'm like, I didn't think anybody would remember Rhoda. Rhoda, there she is hitting the intercom. Carlton the doorman. You never see him, but he was always like a wisecracking guy, and he was if I forget the actor's name, but he was also the voice of Garfield, the cartoon for Garfield. Don't really like this, like Garfield.
Bill Murray is perfect for that voice for the movie. Fit just right.
We never saw Carmela's sister on The Sopranos. Oh, I'm trying to remember the storyline where they even talked about her sister. Wow.
It's a good point. Well, you never saw Tony's dad, or did they show Tony's dad in flashbacks? They did maybe in the prequel movie, right?
I don't remember. Before appearing on Feeling Matters, Harriet Winslow was a character on Perfect Strangers. Really? I don't remember that. I mean, I watched Perfect Strangers back in the day, but I'd be lying if I said I remember all the episodes well, but I didn't remember watching it. I didn't know there was that crossover there. Whoops. I can't remember what shows, but do you remember scenes of two guys who always thought they were Beavis and Butthead? Two guys that always thought they were Beavis and Butthead? No, I remember who Beavis and Butthead was, but...
Do you know the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves pretty well? Do we not see Robin Hood's dad as a flashback, or we do? I can't remember. Because I remember he's got the sword at the end. Sheriff of Nottingham. This belonged to your father.
Harry Winslow was the elevator operator on Perfect Strangers. Wow, I don't remember that. I never realized that connection. I watched Perfect Strangers, but I never... See, I always remembered more TV shows when they went into reruns, because back then you watched them when they came on, and then you had to wait to rerun. So I would watch reruns of shows I really liked. Not that I didn't like Perfect Strangers, but I don't remember watching it in reruns enough to commit it to memory. But I didn't know that. Wow, I had no idea there was that crossover.
Real good show.
Actually, and both of them, both actors, Bronson Pinchot and the other guy, they were just did A Place Not Far From Me doing a signing. And here he is. Kramer always talked about Bob Sacamano. You never got to see Bob Sacamano. My buddy, Bob Sacamano. My friend, Bob Sacamano. You never got to see Bob Sacamano. Jordan, that crazy son of a bitch, has been a member for 22 months. God damn, I'm 2 months away from 2 years of membership with that horror movie podcast. Now that I think of it, I was at the same length of membership with TSL when they were on temporarily permanent hiatus. Well, we're gonna have to go there. We'll have to
if you guys didn't check out, it's something you could go back and watch. I was on most of Darren's watch along of The Fog. If you remember of Only Sands. Is it called Only Sands? Did I screw it up already?
I know he was doing it this morning, and see, Sunday mornings are tough. He does the watch alongs on Sunday mornings, and Sunday mornings I'm always doing something.
I went back and forth with him because we were referencing stuff about the church. Because remember how me when they showed up, then we were talking to Sean, we were trying to figure out where Father Malone jumps out and scares Janet Leigh.
Yeah, we never figured it out. I mean,
yeah, but I think Darren said that he thought we did, and I'm like, I don't think so. I think
we kind of had an idea that it was off to the it was off to the right. There was an area off to the right that I think that we kind of figured it was the most logical place for it. So yeah, we got Bob Sacamano, and what do we got here? Of course, the big one. This is the only time you ever see Norm's wife when they all go there for Thanksgiving. Then they have the big pie fight. And then just as she's about to come out and going to reveal who she is, she gets a pie in the face. So you never get to see what Vera looks like.
You never do. And you know what's funny about that? It's that's a very significant episode. A lot of people go back to that episode.
Yep. Daniel, what's going on, man?
Hey, Daniel.
And he says, let's see. We never see the mayor's secretary's face on Powerpuff Girls. Whoa, look at that one. You only seen the legs of the adults on Tom and Jerry cartoons. Also, we never find out who the actually never find out who Cartman's father was. I thought it was supposed to be, wasn't it supposed to be rumored that it was Chef back in the day?
I thought I remember that too. Yeah.
Blofeld in the original James Bond films, Until You Only Live Twice, he is seen petting his pet cat.
Yeah.
Right?
Wasn't there like a 2-part episode? Who is Cartman's father?
Yeah.
Right. Dead? Remember they name off all the people? They're like, what? Mr. Barbrady?
We never see the mayor in any of the Halloween or Elm Street movies. And Halloween, I don't think it's ever mentioned who any of the mayors are even brought up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they never mention them, but like it's not like, we hear Paul. Obviously, it's the voice of John Carpenter.
It's Carpenter, yep. Well, I do have another one after this. Oh, of course. You never see any of the parents or the teachers in the Peanuts series.
Yeah. You just have the voice of the intercom at the school. Yeah. I'm glad Franklin's in this picture. Franklin's been butchered so many times.
Yep. Yeah, Franklin, the only one that's missing is my favorite, Pigpen. I always like Pigpen.
Did they never, is it true, did they change that Thanksgiving episode where Franklin's not by himself on one side of the Thanksgiving table?
Oh, God. Did they really alter it? I don't know, honestly.
That's like,
I hope not. Come on.
That's a rib, right? That's totally a rib, right? There's no way that was
I don't know. Yeah, this day and age ones freaking surprise me. Actually, Blake brought it up, Slasher. Vern in the series. Hey, Vern is. Yeah, you never see who Vern is. Only see point of view.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, they brought it up earlier. I mean, we never, in theory, I should have brought it up there because you do see Ben Tramer, but you do not because he's got a mask on. So technically, you never see what his face looks like. So in theory, you really don't see him. So I should have put that up there. I blame myself.
But Dick Baxter, how about that one?
Dick Baxter.
Those
are all the slides I had, but you guys came out with a lot of other ones I didn't even think of. I was like, holy crap. The best was, I forget who brought it up, said the Wicked Witch of the East. I was like, wow, that's a deep cut because you only see the house on top of the Wicked Witch of the East.
Wow, that
was a deep one. I was like, whoa, look at you guys.
You could go down the rabbit hole and find some. You really got to think about them a bit.
Vern is hiding with Waldo and Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Did they ever find Waldo and Carmen Sandiego?
I don't know.
Billy Bear, what's up?
Oh shit!
Come on, Bill. What's the character? What's one of the characters from Seinfeld that you never get to see that's mentioned? Let's see. Bill is here, so we'll give him his intro. Where is it? Where is it?
Fuck the other ever scathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
Oh. Carmen's mom is also his father.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Is that what it was? I always thought it was supposed to be Chef.
That must be the tea.
Speaking of Carmen Sandiego on the series, where on earth is Carmen Sandiego? Audiences never saw any of the players' faces. I never watched the show.
Interesting.
Never watched it. Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego? Is always like, why on earth would I watch this show? That's Pat Ring. I never watched it.
I was trying to think back when Darren was watching The Fog, if we have any characters from The Fog. I guess you kind of do, right?
I mean, you really don't see anybody. You don't see Blake, any of their faces. They're just off in the distance.
Yeah, interesting, right?
We meet Laurie Strode's adopted dad, but never her adopted mom. Sorry if someone mentioned it already. The years are flying. Well, in theory, you do. In part two,
the dream.
In the dream, in part two,
I'm not your mother.
I'm not your mother. Bitch.
Bitch is right.
I told you, I'm not your mother. What a biatch.
Slappy.
So with some other ones, folks, what I can do is let me rewind it. I'll show you the ones that we did go through that you missed. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The Entity. You never see The Entity.
Okay, yeah.
What was the other one? And also in Weapons, the child narrator. You never find out who the child narrator is in Weapons.
God, that's right. Wow, very good one. Love that.
No,
That's
it's
cool.
true. Yeah, we never see Peg's. Well, no, we see Peg's father. Peg's father was Tim Conway.
Yeah, Tim Conway, who just passed away. Yeah.
Yep, Tim Conway was Peg's father. Right here, that's the only image you see of Rosemary's Baby. You just see the eyes.
Yeah, I was thinking, who is it that David's talking to on the phone? Was it his mom or his dad in American Werewolf in London? Remember, they talk on the phone. You just never see them. I think it's his mom, right?
I think it's his
Is
mom.
his dad?
Yeah. Here you never see Christina Carpenter. You never see the mom who supposedly had the affair with Billy Loomis.
Mm-hmm.
And you never will because that storyline is pretty much done now. They're never going to go back to it for any reason.
Dead.
Dead ski. Billy from Black Christmas, of course.
Billy. Speaking of Billy, Billy's in the chat now too, huh? Billy Bear.
Billy Bear. God, when we saw her on Muppet Babies, but after that, whatever happened to Skeeter? Somebody else brought Muppet Babies up before too. I was like, holy crap!
The nanny. You only saw her feet. Blake brought that up.
What other one did you miss? He who. So I guess this one's incorrect because I assumed you never saw He Who Walks Behind the Rose, but Cody said it. One of the later ones you actually see it. I think in whatever he said 666. So I don't know what episode that is. I never got past the first two Children of the Corns because I was like, didn't want to invest any more time in it. So apparently this one we can throw out.
James. Never see Jack Bauer use the bathroom at 24. I love it. That's good.
Hey, the same thing can be said for the Brady Bunch. You never see them use the bathroom. Nobody even saw a toilet, for fuck's sake, with 6 kids.
Oh, that's good.
The Evil Dead, it's Dead Eye Possession, not particularly demon. Yeah, somebody brought that up before too, Colin. That's right. I'm surprised I didn't throw it up there because technically it is a demon that takes over people.
By the way, did you see the Obsession just passed The Exorcist as the 6th highest grossing film of all time? Did you see that news bite today?
Obsession?
Yeah.
Passed what, The Exorcist as the what?
6th highest grossing horror film of all time. Sorry.
Really?
I probably didn't say horror film, but yeah.
Well, you know what? The Exorcist kind of you remember how much adjusted for inflation. Yeah, that's probably why. But that's pretty cool to see. I still haven't seen it.
Well,
I have to
also
reach out to Mike because it's got to be on this site.
It didn't even cost $1 million to make, Pat. So that's like Exorcist. Obviously, I think it was a little bit more. It was a major studio.
You never see Sarah Connor's mother in Terminator, right? Yeah, she's on the phone with her, right?
Yeah, that's
and she's dead. She's dead. He kills her. You hear her voice. But The Thing, of course, we never see The Thing. This is Jordan Peele at My House in the Garage. No, this is, of course, The Blair Witch. You never see The Blair Witch.
I was going to say, you never really see Schwarzenegger's wife, but it's because she's dead in Commando. She had already passed, so
she'd already passed.
I don't know if you can really count that.
This is that king, was it Paimon? Was it Hereditary?
Oh, God, yeah. How bizarre, right? How bizarre.
My least favorite movie ever, The Entity from Skinamarink. That's all you see.
Did Bill bring up the ones that you already posted about the TV shows with Seinfeld?
I don't know. Let's see. He just put one in there. Let me see. In the sci-fi classic Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, audiences never saw the president's face. Wow. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. Holy crap.
Wow.
On Seinfeld, you never see Elaine's mom or sister. You never see Kramer's friend, Jay Remenschneider, who eats horse meat, and you never see Jerry's cousin, Jeffrey, Uncle Leo's son. Look at you. It's true. I did have Bob Sacamano on here, though. Jordan is he who flushes and floods the toilet behind the rose. Nice. You don't see Alice's mother from Friday the 13th, only on a phone call, part 2. That's right. Yeah, good one. Very, very true. What's the other one that you might have missed? Oh, this one from Bird Box. You never see the creature from Bird Box.
Oh, God, yeah. I didn't know if you ever saw that movie. Oh, wow.
And what else? Of course, you never see Paul. You just hear John Carpenter's voice on a phone.
There's Paul.
Oh, Paul, I give you all. No keys. I think that was it. Oh, what the hell did I hit? I hit buttons. I'm hitting buttons. Oh, shit. There we go.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
There we go. I'm hitting all sorts of buttons, folks. This happens when you drink beer. Yeah, so throw some more in the chat. Let us know if you think of any more. Actually, while I'm doing this, I want to go check out what is the poll look like on the channel. I threw a poll up there for Tuesday night's watch along. Let's see where it is.
Oh yeah, how's that doing?
We were deadlocked as of this morning. Still deadlocked. So I threw a poll up to see what we're going to watch this Tuesday. And this Tuesday, no, it'll still be June. So the following Tuesday is when we'll do. Actually, no, this Tuesday we'll do the wheel to see who's going to pick for the following week, because the following week will be July.
Oh, the wheel.
The wheel will be back Tuesday, folks. So for you folks that are members of the Dark Side tier, you will be on the wheel to see who's going to win, who gets to pick the movie for next Tuesday and join us live as a guest. So I threw a Body Double, Ruthless People, Running Scared, and Poltergeist 2. So far right now, Body Double and Running Scared are tied at 31%.
Oh, okay.
So, folks, if you haven't voted, make sure you go to the community section, just where it says posts on the channel, and hit vote on what you want to watch. Body Double, Ruthless People, Running Scared, or Poltergeist 2. Everything there is hitting an anniversary this year, with the exception of Body Double, because we keep throwing it on there because we want to watch it.
Jordan keeps on he's getting a little salty. Bill, what are you watching? What are we watching?
You ever see the rest of the sailors that went down with the Indianapolis? Was it in Jaws?
Interesting.
Bill, what are we watching? We see Trish and Jason Lives. Why didn't the sheriff call her to get Tommy? We see Trish and Jason Lives. Why didn't the sheriff call her to get Tommy? What am I missing?
You lost me, what?
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I apologize. We never saw the evil spirit that was haunting the house the Lutzes moved into in the original. Yeah, that's true. You never see the evil spirit. That's right.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
You never see the nothing and never-ending story, only the destruction. Yeah, somebody brought that up. I think Jordan did, or brought it up earlier. That's right. I've never seen the never-ending story.
Oh, what was that?
That's my phone. I don't know. I bought some stuff off Temu, and they're Jesus Christ, they haunt you.
Oh, you bought stuff on Temu. That's scary.
Yeah, I know. I had to get right off of it. I'm like, I need to get away from here.
I saw Mr. Moody found some more stuff at Five Below.
I did. Oh God, I don't have money to buy anything. I didn't win anything. Jordan, Darren will win again and never come on. I know. He every time I told him, well, I still owe you one. I have to break his balls. I'll have to send him a message, break his chops. Darren, if you're watching this on your way to work Monday morning, let us know. You still owe us.
I love him.
Horde Prime. I was saying whore. Horde Prime on She-Ra, Princess of Power. He was Hordak's boss. Wow, look at you guys, deep.
Man,
I mean, I remember She-Ra, but I don't remember all the specifics about She-Ra. Wow.
You know what would have been interesting? Did somebody bring up the Breakfast Club before? I would have loved to have seen John Bender's parents with the way they are. They're a little crazy.
Right, Mr. and Mrs. Bender?
Yeah. You forgot ugly, lazy. Go fix me my turkey pot pie.
Yeah. Pat's pocket-sized couch is shipped. I know. I forget what the hell I even got. Actually, I got a cart because I needed a cart to carry shit at work, and then I just went down the rabbit hole after that. So I had to get off that site. Just a thought. Did Alvin, Simon, and Theodore have parents? I don't think he's ever mentioned in any of the Chipmunks movies, right?
Man, Andy, you're definitely that That was different. That one.
Yeah, I don't know if that. I mean, I've watched them all, the shows. I remember watching the movie. Who used to watch the movie a lot? It was either Terrence or Fiona. I forget.
We never got to see Alice's parents come back and find her dead in Halloween 2, but that's okay.
There's another one. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We only see the uncle, but who are the parents? Damn, you guys are going deep with some of this stuff. And I was worried about nobody knowing who Carlton the Doorman was in Rhoda. Holy shit.
Oh, damn. That's pretty impressive, huh?
Let's see. If you guys got any more, just let me know. Let's throw some in there. We'll hang out and chat for a little bit longer. Like I said, this one, I don't know why I was being outside today, just killed my energy.
You know,
it's funny. All I see on your shirt is Michael Comes. Jordan, how did you not jump all over that, Jordan? And
that's all right. That's all right. I'm going to keep it down a little bit lower. How about that? Not really. I shouldn't.
They show the chipmunks.
God, now I just lost my train of thought, dude. I just lost. Oh, man. What was I thinking about?
Never see Kristen's father in Dream Warriors or Dream Master. Right? True.
Is there anybody in season
of the father? Who's the mother?
Anybody in Season of the Witch that we didn't get to see?
Season of the Witch? Who did we not get to see?
No, I don't think there's really anybody.
No, I think there's everybody we see because we see his ex-wife, we see her father. Now we get to see pretty much everybody in that. You never see what happens to the dog Gordon that jumps through the glass window on Friday the 13th Part 4. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, Gordon jumps through, but you never see Gordon again. Poor dog. Michael Comes right here.
Well, you know what? I never get to see the woman that Andrew McCarthy is trying to getting busy with in bed in Weekend at Bernie's in Bernie's house upstairs in the room. Remember, he comes out. Bernie is waiting for us. Yes.
Never see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles' actual parents. Imagine the scene with slow jam music playing of two turtles with bandanas humping. I'll take your word for it because I still never seen any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff because, like I said, I was too old for that.
Wow.
The end when we see Tom Atkins say, "Stop it." Who is he saying it to? Saying it to us. He's saying it to our.
He breaks the fourth wall. Says it to the camera.
Saying it right into our soul.
Stop it.
Saying it right into our soul.
So like we were talking, Darren was doing the watch along of The Fog. Pat, I got to tell you, I learned something new from our favorite filmmaker, John Carpenter. I had no idea that guy that's working in the grocery store, that's the same guy that gives Snake Plissken the shots. He puts the things into his arteries.
That's right.
That's the same guy. I'm like, Darren, thank you. You taught me something new today.
No, I didn't put that together either.
Yeah.
You never saw Jason Dean's mom in Heathers because his mom blew her and others the fuck up. And when Heathers, wow.
I just like how the dad is like the kid, right? Christian Slater's playing up as the dad.
Never see what happened to Tommy's mother in the final chapter.
Just in the deleted scene, she's dead in the tub, right?
In the deleted scene, she's dead. Yeah, but yeah, I see it here because in the film you don't. Cartoons.
Did we get to see No, they find his dead body, right? In Friday 13th Part 1, our buddy. What are you doing out in this mess, right? Do we see him dead somewhere, don't we, or no?
Yeah, doesn't she see him
when she's running around?
Doesn't she see him in the Jeep when she looks in the Jeep?
Is it the Jeep? What are you doing out in this mess?
Oh, what are you doing out in this mess? Original cartoon. Oh, so is that how drop them to this? Is that how they turn into the Mutant Ninja Turtles? Hey, what's up, Eric? Not sure this one came up, but the truck driver. Yeah, somebody brought it up. I forgot about that one. The truck driver in Duel.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
You don't see the driver in the movie The Car. Like, it's kind of like Duel. Yeah, same thing with, I guess if you want to say the segment in Nightmares where that black truck is chasing Lance Henriksen and it's supposed to be the devil.
It would kind of be like this, Pat, but you know what else we could talk about is characters that didn't come back for the sequels for unknown reasons.
Yeah, people.
Like-
we could do that with TV shows. People that just got written out of TV shows,
Like,
and with no explanation, they just
understand.
disappeared.
like, of course, the Carruthers are out of town. They say that, but I'm saying it's still cool. You know, if we would have seen them in the next movie, still, anyways, we don't see them. Remember, aren't they out of town, right? Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, they were at some cabin. Remember, she was supposed to go to a cabin.
Mm.
Did we ever meet Norman Bates' dad in any of the films? No. I
Is
remember.
part of the TV show we learn a little bit more about the
The
dad?
TV show you do, but not in the but Bates Motel. Yeah, Vera, that was a big one. Yeah, that was always the big one. You never get to see Vera. You get to see her, but she's got pie on her face.
Yeah, Andy, that's a big one. Yeah.
We never see Jason take the mask from Shelley. Never see him take it and put it on for the first time. Oh, I wrote that down and I forgot to put that. That's true. Yeah, you never get to see ugly naked guy, and you never get to see God, what the hell was the name?
Take care. Stay tuned.
Phoebe's roommate that we never got to see. I think. Phoebe's roommate, Denise. Yeah, you never got to see her roommate. That was early on episodes. But they did remember the episode where they thought ugly naked guy was dead, and they just created that long pole to poke him, and then you see him just rubbing his fat belly.
Yeah.
That'd be like me, somebody trying to poke me awake in the morning. No, that's right, Andy. We never see Epstein's mom from Welcome Back, Kotter. He always had a note signed Epstein's mother. Oh, you guys are actually older than I thought. My people.
That's pretty wild, right?
Yeah, some of the ones I didn't think people would actually bring up. What happened to Lisa and Jesse at the end of Freddy's Revenge? We never see it. I'm trying to remember. I'm not a big fan of it. The later Freddy movies are movies I've seen, and we've watched them. I know we've watched them on watch longs, but I have to go back and revisit them to know too many specifics about it.
4 or 5 and Freddy's Dead, I've kind of let those get out of my system.
Me too.
4 actually has some moments, but it's no.
Never get to see Phoebe's butthole either. Drats. I know. Disappointed.
Yeah, but a tough time starting to think other ones now. I should have written some more down.
We exhausted a lot. We went through a lot, folks. I mean, there's only so many, but we went through a lot tonight. And people threw some real deep cuts out there, too. I was like, holy crap. No complaints there. You've all met ugly naked guy. He's right there. See, Jordan's right there.
Jordan had a great weekend. I'm so proud of Jordan. He got to get out, have a good time. Take it easy.
We never see what happened to. Well, exactly. You never see what he did to that girl in the cabin. He kicked her ass because there was the blood splatter on the walls, and you just hear it.
Hey, when your kids, if they've slept over at friend's house, my son rarely slept last night at a sleepover. He's like exhausted.
Oh, they don't sleep. They just stay up all night long and hang out.
He's like, Dad, I slept 3 hours. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I actually slept later than I thought I was going to sleep today because I told you, I slept in my chair downstairs because I put a movie on late last night because I didn't want to wake the wife up. So I stayed downstairs, praying to God the cat didn't come down and bother me. And I kept hearing the wife because I thought she was going to get up early and go to the barn, go ride her horse. And I kept hearing her walk around thinking, okay, I've got more time. I can sleep late. I didn't see what time it was. And I woke up, it was like 10 o'clock, like 10:30. Upstairs, I'm like, I thought it was earlier than this because you're still here. I figured if you were still here, it must have been early. So I slept pretty late. I'm still tired.
That's pretty good.
I was outside freaking doing shit all day, so I'm tired.
Yeah, you had some good weather. It didn't get as humid as we were thinking, but it's going to start tomorrow here.
It'll be hot. So we saw Superman's parents. Did we ever see Supergirl's parents? I don't remember. I know there's a new Supergirl movie I did not see, but I remember seeing the other one with what was it, Helen Slater, the original one?
Did we ever? We never saw. We never saw Stu's parents in Scream, right? My parents are gonna be so pissed at me.
pissed at me. We never see what happened to the wife in No Country for Old Men.
Oh God! Speaking of that movie, man, I
Great
tell people
movie.
just. I've said it so many times. Watch that Cape Fear show that's going on right now. Javier Bardem, perfectly cast to play our the character's name. I should probably
Max
know it by
Cady.
now. Max Cady, just spot on.
And that's on what,
So good.
Apple, you said?
Apple, and that's where the Carpenter inspired shows on too. Widow's Bay. So Pat, honestly, it might be worth getting getting a trial because Widow's Bay is great too.
I'll talk to the wife. As soon as anything on this she wants to watch, we'll get it.
You know what? I think in the remake we do. Do we not see the killer? And sometimes they come back. So, right, like Carol Kane. Did we see the killer technically in the original? We did briefly, right?
We did, yeah.
The stalker.
You guys ever see the? That's weird because you see. I remember seeing the short movie, The Sitter, which was an inspiration for that. I remember seeing it. I think I remember seeing it was on. I remember somebody telling me about it, and I watched it. If I remember correctly, you can find it on YouTube.
Interesting.
And you see the face in the remake. Remember, as he's driving away. I'm a big fan of the remake. I like that. I think I think that was cute as hell.
All these messages coming up. My God.
Yeah, throw some more in the chat. We'll hang out for a couple more minutes, folks, and then we'll call it a night. Is your refrigerator running? Sorry.
I grabbed a Bourbon County, a light one, a macaron one, Pat.
A macaron.
This is probably one you'd like. Macaron. Let's see, stout, bourbon barrels, coconut, ginger, cocoa nibs, and natural flavors.
Nibs?
This is high quality shit here, man.
This stuff does the kids.
Still get a 5 to 10 minimum, Lewis.
So what's everybody doing next weekend for the 4th? For those that celebrate the 4th. I invited Jordan down. I have a feeling he's going to bail out on me, but let's see.
But you know what? Actually, Pat, because I couldn't hear you in the green room, if he's that close to Pittsburgh, he should go on that Pittsburgh trip with us. We should try to get him to go on that trip.
Absolutely. Come with us. Come along with us.
Jordan, remember, Bill's probably going too. Where Bill's been wanting to go on that trip before that place is down too. So
we said Uncle Ben and his Aunt May, Peter Parker's parents. Oh, and Spider-Man, and we all the aunt and uncle. But who are Dorothy's parents in The Wizard of Oz?
Pat,
I don't know. That's true.
Is there anybody from All in the Family that we never saw that they talked about? I was thinking about that for a while.
Trying to think of anybody that he's mentioned at work, but you see them all come
over time.
There's little Emmanuel. There's Black Elmo. Do you ever see Black Elmo? I'm trying to remember. You see Stretch Cunningham. Then there's the cashier, Sybil Gooley. You do see her. I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. I think you do pretty much see everybody. You also never see Kramer's friends Lomez or Corky Ramirez. He's a friend of a friend. You know Corky Ramirez up on 94th Street. One day he and I are playing pachinko. Nice. James is gonna go hanging out with his ladies on the 4th. He says, "My lady's nice. Look at you."
That's the spirit, James. Yeah,
we'll do it.
There you go, Jordan. He's ready. Yeah,
got that Black Elmo. I watched entirely too much All in the Family because it's on Pluto every night, and it was on at dinner time, and I just put it on.
If there's one show you can't do now again, it's that show. That's
you could never do that show again. No. I'm surprised I haven't canceled it like they did the Dukes of Hazzard. You only see his hand on Adam's Family, but what makes you wonder what the rest of it? Oh yeah, what Thing looks like, right? All you see is the Thing's hand. Where's the rest of the Thing?
Where's the rest of the Thing?
Where's the rest of the Thing? I want to see the rest of the Thing. The 13th goes on the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Nice. Or Spot from the Munsters, right? Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Kevin
I just
Arnold as a grown up in the Wonder Years. Did we ever see him? We don't. We see Kevin Arnold as a grown up.
I swear, I would probably because I think he was right around when he made Full Metal Jacket. I would take Arlie Ermy as freaking Cameron's dad.
Oh, could you imagine?
His day off.
Holy
What
crap!
did you do, you scumbag? My Ferrari. You sack of shit.
Your parents
Oh,
have any
God.
kids that lived?
You're so ugly, you give you a modern art masterpiece, right? The first 10 minutes of that film is
Yes, big time. But Charlie,
I think you learned pretty quick if you were in the military during drill instructors. You're gonna learn not to laugh pretty quick. Just
yeah. Oh God, yeah. Jerry even asked Kramer once, "How come I never see any of these friends of yours?" And Kramer replies, "They want to know why they've never seen you." Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it's true. Wait, a spot, yeah, because like remember the stairs would open up and you see his eyes and some in the tail on the Munsters. But yeah, folks, I think we hit them all.
Yeah, the best that we can.
Feel free to throw. All right, what's up, Eric? No, never too late.
Hey, Eric.
Although we are probably going to head out in a couple of minutes. But
Yeah. If you
like I
find
said,
any more,
folks,
put them in our comments, like in the video. Go back in
yeah,
the video,
drop
put them
some
in
more.
the comments.
Let us know if there's any that we've missed. Be sure to go vote on. Go to the community section on the channel. So right now, like I said, we have a tie. So somebody's got to break the tie. So
Somebody's
on
gonna
Tuesday,
break
we're
that
either
tie.
watching Body Double, Ruthless People, Running Scared, or Poltergeist 2, the other side. So break the tie. Whatever one is got the most votes tomorrow night will be the one we watch.
Hey, if we could break the ties in our favorite ranking, our Kiss albums last night, somebody could figure this out for the watch.
Somebody can figure this shit out.
I think we hit the nail pretty well on that on the Kiss albums last night. Spot on.
Everything was spot on. I bet the best part of you ran down the crack of your mother's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress. Yep.
So
I always
good.
wonder what Riddick's dad would have been like in the Riddick movies. He raised a badass, that's for sure.
He's just a dumbass in Saving Private Ryan, where he's grabbing the kids. Then he's dead pretty quick.
See Phoebe's. Nobody else has seen Phoebe Cates' good friend. Oh, Drop Dead Fred except her, right? Well, you technically do see him, but yeah, nobody sees Drop Dead Fred except her.
That's a movie we're gonna watch somewhere down the road here, because that movie,
yeah,
that's like
do that. That'll be an after hours
that's a
one.
fun cult classic popcorn film. Very good.
Oh, all right, folks, we're gonna get the hell out of Dodge. I'm gonna go get some stuff done here. So, folks, be sure to vote so we know what we're gonna watch on Tuesday night. If you're watching this after the fact, hit some more, throw some more that we missed in there. If we missed anything, because I think we got a lot.
And did pretty good.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. And we'll be back on Tuesday night for the watch along, and maybe Thursday night stream too, since I'm off on Friday. Might be myself because Brady's he's going to be in transit.
Yeah,
but,
maybe I'll do a run-in.
Maybe we'll have some shenanigans on over the weekend, since it's a long weekend too for the holiday. Oh, Daniel LaRusso's dad in Karate Kid. We never see him.
I was thinking that because they brought him up, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, folks. Everybody have a great Monday. Have a great week. And we'll see you guys on Tuesday night. So don't forget to vote. Break that tie. Later.